Hello, everybody. This is Frogman, and welcome back to Ultimate Alchemy. This is going to be episode number 20. In the last episode, we got some more power going on with some compression dynamos from thermal expansion. I have since expanded that little thing and gone ahead and upgraded them all to the signalum based types, so they now have all of the rooms for the augmentations that I've got that I want in them for now, including the ignition plugs, which, as we read here, greatly increases power generation and efficiency. So these dudes are making about 600 RF a tick when they're running. So I forget, I made 12 of them now, I think is what we have, is 12 of them. And since we were getting the tar balls, I went ahead and made a few steam dynamos, which I'm actually using the crazy augments for these. I've never done this before, so I figured I would give it a try, which is the augment boiler conversion. So technically one steam dynamo here can make enough steam for 2 dynamos with the turbine conversion put into them, so they're making around 320 RF a tick each. So there's 4 of those going on, and that's just, getting rid of the tar balls, although I have some charcoal in them right now just for fun, just to make some power. But yeah, we're looking at, I forget what the math was, over 7,000 RF right there a tick. So yeah, works pretty good. We're not going to be messing with anything machinery today. Mostly we're not going to be doing any more of that, and I think I'm not going to worry about the empowered oil for a while. We don't need it. I was thinking about using empowered oil in these things, but the numbers aren't great as far as that goes. So to recap, let me see. Refined fuel, we get let's see, what is it right there? Yeah, the 1.5 million RF per bucket. And if we go down the length of canola, let me see, regular canola oil will get you, what is it, 80 RF, 80,000 RF. The refined canola oil will get you 200,000 RF. Let's see, so oil, the next one, which is the crystallized oil, will get you 400,000 RF. And finally, the powered oil, that one right there, will get you 700,000 RF per bucket. So we're going to end up automating that process, but we're going to do it just enough so that we can say that we can get the thing that we need, which is going to be, I believe it's Podzol. This is Podzol, where we have to take empowered oil and imbue dirt with it. So we can do that either in a fluid transposer, bottling machine, or a casting basin. So something that we can automate later on. And I'm not going to be too terribly worried about doing it massively. So we're just going to set something up that keeps 10 or 12 buckets of that stuff on hand, and then we're done. So what I want to do today is I want to get started on another tech. So we know that we have to do various things to get to the end game here, which is basically Draconic. And Draconic, in order to get a Draconium ingot, and this is the hilarious part, is that we need to get a dragon head and put it on a metal press and run bricks through it to get Draconium ingots. So once we have the dragon head, everything in Draconic is easy. Everything is simple to get a hold of. I mean, yeah, we have the regular, where is it? This one right there. We still have to get nether stars, which nether stars are either through Thaumcraft or by killing withers, which is the same problem. We have a lot of gold and a lot of diamonds that we're going to have to work through, so there's going to be some more things happen, but I would like to get that energy core going as soon as possible so that I have something better to store energy in. In the meantime, even for that matter, I've been processing, let's get down here. I have been processing the the bedrock that we can make, which we can actually craft bedrock, which bedrock is just a quadruple compressed cobblestone that you smelt, and you take a, let's see, can I get me a couple of flint and steels? I have a couple. Excellent. We'll just take both of those guys. What I've been doing is I've been doing this and letting those run until we get a little bit of grains of infinity, because I think if I can't get to that at a reasonable amount of time, we're going to be building the come on brain, Ender IO batteries, Ender IO capacitors to be able to store power, because the next level as far as power is concerned for those let's see, flux networks, the next level, which holds 120 million RF, is a lot of Herculean flux storages, which is a lot of basic flux storages, which is a lot of basic flux blocks, which is a lot of this, which is a lot of this, which is a lot of pain to automate. Plus, it's a whole lot of Eyes of Ender, and I just don't really feel like doing the work for it. So, just depending on how things go and how quickly we can get into Draconic, we may be doing something else in Turium. So, we need to get into Thaumcraft. So, Thaumcraft, we don't know how to get it started. We have no idea. This is back again when we need to look at the content tweaker stuff. So, content tweaker. Here's some of the parts. So we're going to have to take some of these parts like the dragon fang, the dragon scale, the dragon eye, and the tongue, and all of those things, and make a dragon head using Thaumcraft. So if I look at this, we're going to have an infusion where we're going to have to do all of this stuff into one thing. We have to make all of these items and then put them in an infusion system and make a dragon head. So the Rune of Balance, I believe, is the thing that is going to get us started with Thaumcraft, because in order to start Thaumcraft, you have to pick up and hold any one of the crystals in your hand to get things going. And there's also going to be something else later on, and I'm not quite so certain whether this, where is it at? There should be something else up here that's like a cheaty way of getting all the stuff for Thaumcraft, but we're going to have to start working through a Rune of Balance, which we can make a Rune of Balance in this fashion or through two of these two things. So Infused Grass from Botania is a mutated grass around a pure daisy. A mutated grass is a Eerie Mask with this, and an Eerie Mask should be nothing more than Floral Gray Powder and Mana Infused String. So let's get started on that process. And I think I'm going to go to sleep since it's dark. So we'll look at this. Coffee. Okay, so we need to get a piece of string. String. I would like a couple of these. So this is probably going to be the easiest way to automate this. But we need to come up here, take this string, and put it in a mana pool, I believe. Thank you. And that will get us the mana infused string, and you probably... Where did it all go? Oh, I didn't get it all. Give me all of those, please. Thank you. That's all of them? Awesome. So, let's see. Back to these things. At Content Tweaker. What is that thing called? It is called Rune of Balance. Rune of Balance. Alright, let's get that over here. How does that work, anyway? Okay, that thing right there. Cool. So we need the mutated grass again, which is an Eerie Mask, which is gray floral powder. So let's make some gray floral powder. I think that is that guy right there. How do I only have one of those? That's awesome. Bone meal, please. Stack of bone meal. Do I have any shears on me? I do have those. That'll work for now. So what I need to do is I need to grow a few of these. Get them bunched up so that we can make a few more flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grow. Oh, nuts. I didn't want that. This is that process. I probably should go automate these, and depending on how much of a pain in the butt it is to do things, we may end up doing that. Did you put all those in there? No, you didn't. Good job. I don't want you, or you. Thank you. Let's do that one more time. Although I'm only going to make 8 of them this time. Okay, so we got all of those. And where did the other one go? Hello, where did you go? Did you get put in here? I thought I made 8 of them. Where did you go? Okay, whatever, I'm not worried about it. Okay, so now where is my mortar and pestle so we can make a few things? I'm going to go ahead and put about half of those back, like so that I have some. And this to there is a mortar and pestle thingy, pestle and mortar, whatever you want to call it. We do the gray things. We do this, which is this. That's 2 of those masks, hopefully. Oh, is it just using the string? Oh, that's cool. Well, maybe not. Well, that works for me. We need a bunch of those anyway, so then we can use these with some dirt to make the mutated grass. So we'll just go ahead and toss these guys in here, which we should have. Hey, go in here. Dirt. So mutated grass, which I think I can make mutated pasture seeds. No, you're not letting me do that? Awesome. So we'll make a bunch of this, which should make us plenty of the next problem. I'm just going to go ahead and... Wow, why? What? Is it just not using the mask? Awesome. We're going to need a bunch of this anyway because we need to be able to make as many of those crystals as possible. So I'm not going to be feeling too terrible about it. Actually, give me a couple of stacks of those. Excuse me. Again, still trying to get over various things. This was supposed to be over one of those, right? Use. Pure daisy that, and then I'm going to have to make something with some silk touch to pick that up. We're going to end up having to automate these probably fairly soon so that we can do various deals with this. And actually what I should have done, I'm not worried about it. I need to go make something with silk touch. Actually, I should have something with silk touch. I think I already made a shovel that has silk touch on it, right? Shovel. Yeah, there he is. Okay. So once those change, there we go. There we go. Pick all that up. Very cool. And I'll put some more of those down. Oh, that was a good shot. Good point. Give me that back without breaking it, please. Make sure you use that. Okay, so now we have 16 of these guys. This is one of the times when we're probably going to work on automating this thing because, again, as the use show here, we can either do this type of a craft, which is, regardless, we're going to have to do this type of a craft where I'm going to have to either automate this thing and use lots of mana or automate this thing, which is pretty simple, easy to do. So we're going to do that and that. That. And I need some living rock. And where did my wand go? My wand is probably... Give me all of that living rock, or at least all of that. Wand. Where did you go? Where is my wand? Ah, look at me. Too early in the morning. I need to quit doing this. Okay. So, there to there. There to there. Now we get the Rune of Balance. And a use on a Rune of Balance is we toss one of those in there. We get the crystals that we need. Yay. Awesome. So I'm going to have to repeat that and automate that several times because I'm going to need a bunch of these. That also gets us the flux crystals and entropy crystals and the air crystals. You can plant these things, and that's exactly what I'm going to do with them really quickly. We're going to go down here in a fairly dark area. Hopefully, they're not going to spread, but we're going to go ahead and plant them for right now just to get them to do what we need to do for right now. And air crystals, and the order crystals, and the entropy crystals, and the flux crystals, which these are not going to spread. These are kind of a royal pain from what I recall. But I need to mine the... Uh-oh. Don't do that. Need to mine them so that we can get that your fingers strangely dotted blah 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 thingy right there. The little notification. That got us our Terra V crystals and the various Terra V crystals, Aqua Vs, Airs, Ordos, Perdicio, Vitium, and the Fire Vitium, whatever, yeah. Up here. I love this. I should just leave the hole there. Put that away for now. So that means we're going to have to go ahead and set that up as an automation, which is going to be a lot of fun because that's going to mean automating the pure daisies, which I haven't done pure daisies with refined storage in a really long time. But that will get us this. Now I'm supposed to take a nap. That's going to be a couple of minutes. Let's go ahead and do the next step then, at least as far as some of this is concerned. We need to... Let me think. I want to start looking at automating those pure daisies, which is going to be fun. So a pure daisy automation, we're going to need either constructors, I believe is what these are called, constructors, those things. Constructors, yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to go program a constructor and a destructor system up because we're going to need to be able to silk touch what's going on automatically. So constructor, that shouldn't be anything more than that, and a destructor. Is it destructor? Yes, destructor. Good. And look at me remembering. Awesome. Put those on to charge, and we put you guys in the system. I'm getting kind of short on crafter space here, so I want. Oh, let me do. We'll just do the full batch, 16 of them. Destructor. Let's do the full batch. Things there, good. And we'll leave those alone. I guess I'll leave those to run for a second. How long is that going to take? Are they done yet? Now we got quite a bit of ways to go with both of those. Looks like we got to make a whole bunch of quartz enriched iron and doing a whole bunch of other things. Why are you processing iron? Processing it into this stuff, probably. I don't know what it's doing. Okay. Ooh, what was that? Why is this red? This is machine doesn't accept item. It's because we're busy probably smelting something, but that's fine. All right, so I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a cut here until we can get a sleepy sleep time, and then we will come back. So I will see you guys in a second. Okay, so you awaken from a strange dream. You quickly write it down before the memory fades, and it gives us the book of strange dreams. And the strange dreams book is I had a strange dream last night. In the dream, I took 3 of those strange crystals that I've been finding on the ground, finding and ground them with a handful of redstone in a bowl using a piece of flint. The crystals the crystals had to be of different types, but if I did it properly, when the result was a strange glowing dust. Boy, I can't read either today. In the dream, I took the dust and sprinkled it on a bookcase, but the dream ended before I saw what happened. I wonder what I should do with the dream. What should I do? What the dream showed? I have the impression the dust was going to reveal something wondrous, but dangerous. Yes, it probably will. So. That's cool. We can definitely do that problem right now. Do I have a bowl? I do have a bowl, so we need to do a bowl with some redstone. And we can do 1 and 2 and flint. There's one more. I think it's one more. There we go. And our first piece of Salus Mundus. Wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and do a couple more of those really quickly just because we need it. So we're going to do this. And then I'm going to poke out the button of a recipe here, if I can get this to do the recipe correctly, where if I take a crusher on lavender quartz, which lavender quartz is mana quartz and any kind of magenta dye-based dye, we can get all kinds of lavender quartz. So this is how you automate Salus. We're not going to be making it right now because I'm not going to need it, or Salus, however you say this, doesn't really matter. We're not going to be automating this right now. We're just going to do the thing that we need to do to get Thaumcraft started, and then we're going to work into it a ways. All right, so I need a bookcase. I need some more wood. One bookcase. Yes, there we go. Into the Thaumonomicon. Thaumonomicon, yes, wonderful. We need to do all the various things. Okay, so we're going to work through this for a while. We need to be able to get all that next process done. So the first thing in the step is we're not going to worry about this. We're not going to worry about this. We're going to do something else entirely. So at content tweaker, there used to be a Thaumcraft alchemy cheat sheet. It's not cheating, it's just like a study aid. Right click to read is a piece of paper, and into the Elven terminal we go. So paper, one of these, please. Now, this is totally not necessary. This part right here, you can do all of the researches and all of the things that you need to do as far as stuff. So I am going to make an arcane workbench. So Arcane workbench should be, what do? I gotta remember how to get this started. So who would have thought a few sprinkles of things? First I need to study my a normal crafting table, how it works, and some magic energies to keep myself on track. It's a table, right? At Thaumcraft. It is, where is it? That thing. Now, can I not make any of this yet? I thought it was just a crafting table. We're gonna put this down. Isn't it just this? Yeah, it is. Okay. And where is my axe? Cool. I'm gonna put you guys away for right now. I don't need you. We will be automating that possibly today, if not in between episodes. It's a rather random pain in the butt process to do, so that will at least get me the first step, and then we can work through the various things. Observation fundamentals. Now I need a thermometer, whatever you want to call it. I'm probably screwed up already at this point, so that is going to require one of everything plus some of that. So let's see, crystals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You guys can go in that. Got everybody? Good deal. So I need some gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. And some panes. Glass panes. Glass panes. We have one. Good deal. So, and doot. There. How are we doing? We got 200 and ooh, that's pretty good for this area. So we'll go ahead and do the scanning of some of the things. Actually, I wonder, can I scan that? But that's the basis of that process, is scanning all of the things to learn technology so that you can do various things, or learn knowledge, I should say, that you can do various things. We're not going to do that. We're going to do a piece of paper, and I'm going to show you what I know now. And I don't know how much this is going to unlock right off the bat, but this is what we're going to do just to kind of get on with the silliness. Now, everything that we need to worry about is unlocked as far as Thaumcraft is concerned. So this is the good part. Now that means I also get all the nastiness that comes with some stuff, plus we have all of the research completed and lots of this other things. There's parts in here where they're very hard to discover, very hard to unlock if you don't have the, don't have the process. So there's certain things like the Eldritch section is going to be kind of hard to unlock without having that cheat sheet. So you're not going to be able to make the Crimson Rights. You're not going to be able to do various things like that. So that's the easy way to do it. And you're probably going to end up having to do it anyway. So at least getting that over with early now means that the warp that we currently have is not bad. It's kind of bad, but it's not bad. So it's going to be something I should be able to kind of deal with and or make a little better after a while. So that's fine. We got that done. That means I can start building the infusion system, the infusion altar, and the various things. That's what this new platform is going to be over here. I want to kind of put it far away from where I am going to be doing various work, because I don't need, I don't need a rift forming in that base or anything else, or in that building. I don't need any of that nastiness to happen. So we're going to build this kind of off to the side a little bit, and we're going to get it set up. So let's see how we're doing on this part. So that should have gotten me the ability to do a few things. So let's get that area started up. We need a network transmitter, start, go, network receiver, start, go, a network card, start on that. And then we're going to need a terminal. Crafting terminal, crafting grid, start, go. So network, are you guys done? The network transmitter, I believe, goes over here. So we're going to put you down in the floor. Pickaxe, please. There we go. You can go there. Network, receiver, card, crafting terminal should be done, or crafting grid, and cable. Cool. So we have access to our system over there. We're going to need it, so I'm going to start with a general central section right here. This is the network receiver. It is going to sit right there so that I have access to it, and I am going to click that on that and run it back over to the base. You can go in that. Alrighty then. Yes, excellent. Okay, so there's going to be various things we're going to have to do to make this work. So I'm going to put this in front of that so I have access to my refined system. I have a few other things that we're going to need to be doing. So I guess the next step is we need to make some more of that stuff. So let's see, mana, quartz. Let's go ahead and make a whole bunch of that stuff. So we'll run over here. I'm going to have to set this up as an auto craft eventually. Let's actually, no, I don't need this. I need this in that one. Let's do it. That's 2 quartz. This is, all of these have something underneath of them, and I can't get to that one anymore. We'll just do this one then. Love how you can't hear it because of that muffler. Is that everybody? Where did it go? Oh, they're up there. Okay, cool. Magenta. What's fun to make magenta? Magenta dye. Magenta dye is what? Just purple and pink. Or blue, red, and pink. Wonderful. Where's my magenta? Is that the magenta? That one? Nice. Do this again. Oh yeah, right. Nothing can be learned because we've already learned it all. 2, 3, 4. We'll do 4 of these really quick just to get a few of this going so that I have enough Salus to do a few more things. So shearing of this goes. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Crap, I broke that thing. Oops. No. Do that again. What is this? I did do that one. I just missed it. That's funny. Okay, well that's cool. Drop you out, do that. So do this one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just to get us a little bit of this stuff. And craft you into this. Cool. And I need to make sure we have a few in there. We do. Do that. Where is that dude right there? Crafting grid, please. Thank you very much. Pestle. That thing right there, which I will have to automate a bunch of that too, but that's great. This can go in here, and this does that, right? Or is it the other way around? Hang on a minute. This stuff is this stuff is this stuff. The magenta, right? I did the wrong one? Tell me I did the wrong one. Powder. What did I do? Purple. Whatever. Awesome. That one is what I wanted. Yep. That one is what I wanted. Okay. Well, we'll just do a couple of these real quick then. This to there, this to there. That's some magenta. That's awesome. That's great. Wonderful. Put these in there in the center. That gets me the lavender quartz that we can then run through a crusher, which is a pulverizer, which should make us a bunch of that stuff. So excellent. Salus, great, cool. We need a cauldron. One of those, please. Go down. Excellent. Nice. Do I have an ender tank at this point? Ender tank. Need that right there. How am I making these? We're making them that way. So we need another cauldron. Cool. Lapis. Just one will be sufficient at this point. Do that. Where is my lapis dye? That should be the water. Excellent. Here, please. Ooh, it's dark over here. Let's see. Do I have any torches? Just for now, I have 3. Love it. Well, we're just gonna do a little bit of that then for now. Okay, so that should get me the cauldron, which I'm going to place right here, and I'm going to put this here, and I'm gonna hope. I don't know why this is not working. It should work fine. One of those. Yep. And we'll do this then. Where is my wrench? Up. Extract always active. There you go. Now you're working. Very good. Nice. So we have our cauldron ready to go to make various things. This can go away in here. That can go away in there. Where are we? We are getting pretty close for time. So, looking at the basis of this process, we need to be able to look at infusion. Fusion, which should be not quite unlocked at this point. Pedestal. Okay, the pedestals are right there. The arcane pedestals are arcane stone. Arcane stone is chiseled, or basically stone with some of the V crystals. So I think what I am going to do in between episodes is I'm going to go ahead and get that process automated, and then we can go through it as the time comes. So, but we did get Thaumcraft started today. Got a little bit of the random normal stuff that you do play with here. So we're going to be working towards this section right here, which is the infusion section. This is not going to be an in-depth use of Thaumcraft. We're going to do just what we need to do to get the Draconium stuff going, and then any other little fun things that I think I might need to do just for the funsies of it, because like Artifice is not open, so you don't have various things. So we're going to make a couple of this stuff like that, but we will be going through that kind of. So anyhow, I think I'm going to go ahead and give this video an edit. We're getting a little long on the time, but at least we got Thaumcraft started, so I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.